Dave Gardner here with strategy and secret strategy number 8, secret tip, failing forward fast. Okay, this is something I picked up from Marshall Silver years and years ago when I first started and was kind of getting involved in growing my marketing business. And it holds true. I've failed a lot and I've had some successes because of that. I played sports growing up and I still coach at this point. I failed and lost a lot of games, but we always learn in the process and we see what we can tweak. I've lost to teams and then we beat them the next time around because we made adjustments. Even within a game, you might have the first quarter, second quarter not go so well, but the third and fourth quarter go great because you've made some adjustments over time or after at halftime or even during a timeout. And so the same thing holds true in your business. You're going to see failures. You're going to send something to your email list and it's going to bomb, or maybe no one's going to buy, or you're going to have a new promotion and it's not going to go very well. Maybe you're going to lose money on the deal, but you're going to learn from that process. Maybe you realize that, the timing wasn't great. If you offered something, right before Christmas when, maybe people didn't need that specific item for Christmas or that time of year. Again, you're not going to have a lawnmower sale probably around Christmas if you live in the Northern Hemisphere when it's snowing. Okay, just as a scenario. So the idea of fail forward fast, it's been said that, Thomas Edison claimed that, he found 10,000 ways that the light bulb didn't work. And so, he kept going and found out how the light bulb will actually work. And then, now we've had a lot of evolution just in the light bulbs anyways, because scientists keep doing this. There's been failures that have resulted in, billion-dollar products, Post-it notes, for example. Okay, are a perfect sample of that. Whiteout, I believe, is another example of something that was a failure but turned out to be a positive material. Now, sometimes that's like a freak scenario where that happens, where it's a usable material, a usable product, but just in general, think about writing a blog post. Maybe it didn't go so well. Okay, so what can you tweak? Maybe you add in a video. Maybe you change some of the tags and change some of the things that you have coded it for. And again, that's just one scenario. Maybe you know nothing about blogs. So, go in and let's say if you're just starting on social media, if you just put your affiliate link for a program you're sponsoring, but you didn't put anything else and no one clicked on it and you're like, okay, well, why'd that happen? You put it there, okay? It's not a build it and they will come, okay? It's not like the Field of Dreams, but it's the idea that, okay, maybe think that, okay, I didn't provide any value, I didn't give any background information, and I just gave a funny looking link. But let's say I redo the post, I post a picture of me doing something, or I put a video of me talking about what I just learned and maybe my opinion on it and maybe what I did to take action on it, and then I put my link on there. Okay, that goes a little further. Okay, so again, this hints back, a lot of these things keep coming back to the idea we talked about a few days ago with Tarl, take action, revise later. You can always go back, and failure has that option. If you fail, you can always go back at another time and tweak and change and modify. Okay, I've been teaching for many years, and if I have a morning class and something doesn't go well, I totally change what I'm going to do so that in the afternoon class I don't have that same failure. And so the same thing happens with this and with business. You cannot quit. Okay, that's one of the other things. Don't quit. You have to refuse to quit. You have to know that something's going to happen, maybe negative now and again, but know that you can make positives out of that. So failing forward fast, you continue to have exponential growth. Now, when you start to take all of these strategies that I share here and some of the other tools and resources that I use and I share with you, I have the knowledge and I'm going to tell you how things should work and how you can instantly get going in there and how you can quickly start versus having to try to figure it out yourself. Now, you can try to figure it out yourself and you'll have some failures. That's guaranteed and that's okay. And like I said on an earlier day, you get out of it what you put into it, right? If you don't learn the system, then how would you expect to explain it to somebody else? So you do need to learn systems, but you need to make it so that it's duplicatable. And so when you fail along the way, you learn what didn't work. But if I can tell you what works, you can go in and you see that it works, then you tell someone else how it works. Then you go through and you talk about that in your post, or when you talk to someone on the phone about the business, you can talk to them about it because you're living through my experiences and my failures. Okay, the light is shining on me right now in this video because of the failures of Thomas Edison. Okay, I had nothing to do with a light bulb. I just flipped a switch. Okay, and it worked. And so that idea of fail forward fast, it's not always about what you fail on, but it's about all of the failures of other people that you can take. I've talked about the Drive Time University in another a video here in one of our other strategies. Go and read those books and listen to those audios and see where people have had successes. See where they went wrong and how they turned it around. Okay, so I want you to fail at something so that you can then change it up and have some success. All right, we'll talk to you in the next strategy.